We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts. Have you heard of this brand new thing coming out of California? I believe they are called moving pictures. Here are the ones you should be looking out for.
And we are back, and it is that time of the day where we talk all them fancy moving pictures out of that California area. Yes, sir, Bob.
I tell you what.
Yes, sir. They got sound with them and
Why
everything.
are we talking like a southern idiot like you want to be later now?
Because to them, this is called new technology.
That's fine. It's a man.
I thought we don't live in Amish country right there now, sir.
They just finally got that newfangled thing called running water around them parts.
Oh, yeah, that's cool now.
Yeah, the hard part was hooking it up to the building with the half moon on the door.
Oh, so is there like little horses like wrong there
now?
Now
that I said that, you have no idea how bad I just want to saw a half moon into my bathroom door.
No. You do, and I will always refer to your bathroom as the loo.
Oh, God. Okay, so anyway, movie news.
Okay, they can go back to her.
Oh, God.
Let's see. So we got our first look of our villain for the Amazing Spider-Man, which will be the Lizard.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember how to best describe it.
It
if you
doesn't
remember,
look like the comic one, does he?
No, not at all.
What about the animated one? He was a little bit more...
No, he was. It's more of a.
Is it more human, just scales?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm trying to remember like what movie.
God, I would say you could totally reference Eureka because they have an episode where one guy does basically just turn into a lizard person.
Okay.
But I don't think that they would catch that close enough. But
I know, like as soon as I saw the image, I'm like, it looks exactly like blank. And it's pissing me off right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, basically all scales, bald head, face looks normal.
Mortal Kombat. It's Reptile.
Yes, thank you.
Not from the movie. It's from the game.
Yes.
The current one. How he looks now.
Yes, thank you. I mean, no extent. You know, I'm like no extended beak
or anything.
Nope,
no.
just basically a bald skull with scales over the top.
Green, yellow scales.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you. I knew I've seen it somewhere.
That's what I'm here for.
I got too many facts and information going through my brain. Sometimes the processor just goes, wait, blue screen.
That's kind of the flaw of a lot of us nerds. So much information.
So let's see. So there's a couple of us that kind of like that new Star Trek movie that came out a while back. Yeah,
we just
by
didn't
J.J.
do the
Abrams.
one thing I wanted.
I like
Green
that
Woman?
movie.
Oh wait, it did have Green Woman.
Oh, they totally had Green Woman.
She was
hot.
Yeah, she was.
It was the one thing.
Oh,
only
God.
thing he didn't do.
No, that's all right. We didn't need that.
We totally needed it. They did the other thing, which my cousin now knows how to do.
Nice.
She did it on her mom.
Oh, God.
Didn't work out for her, though. She went down, but when she woke up, you always remember, you might be that, but she's got power.
Yeah.
So.
So anyway, Star Trek 2 has an official release date. Again, finally.
Woo!
May 17th, 2013.
No time travel.
Come on. Seriously?
We don't need to do it again.
And there's a rumor going around that we have our villain, Benicio del Toro, to play Khan!
They better have
What? Okay, I'm sorry. Dude,
I don't care
but
where
you,
it is.
Kind of like broke
it better
up with
show
screaming.
up.
Oh, he has to.
Who is the villain?
Khan.
Okay.
Oh, it better show up.
Oh, you have to have that moment.
Even if it's not in the same part.
Yeah.
I don't care where it is. It better appear. It is too epic to not have.
I can understand why people sometimes say that you break up when you scream, because you kind of do break up when you scream.
Well, it also doesn't help that I have a microphone right in front of me, and when I scream, I actually scream.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Also, we found out that Q will be making his return to the 007 franchise with the new movie Skyfall coming out later next year.
Yay!
I thought but there's another different actor. Wait, is Q the?
It is a different actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, Desmond, who played the first Q, has long since passed away. John Cleese, who reprised the role in the last 007 movies featuring Pierce Brosnan, which was World Is Not Enough and Die Another Day. He was in those two, and now we have Ben Winshaw, whose performances include The Tempest and Perfume: The Story of a Murderer. Never seen either one of these two films in my life. Will be our new Q.
So we'll have to see what kind of Q he'll be. He'll be young Q, and he'll be, I don't know if he'll be as sarcastic to 007, or if he'll be...
It's just the techie nerd.
Or if he'll just be a techie nerd.
I have some Batman news.
To the movie?
Yes.
Which is?
There's another person that is walking off after the Batman Rise of the Dark Knight or whatever is done.
Okay.
Dark Knight Rises. It's Christian Bale, then it's Christopher, whatever the other one guy is, and then it's somebody else. But he's stopping on the Batman franchise after the movie's done too.
So Alfred? Is that Alfred or is that?
Well, no, I mean, Christian Bale, Batman.
Yeah,
you got Christopher Nolan.
Nolan
those two already said a long time ago that this was their last.
That's why I'm asking if that third guy, Alfred.
And it's somebody else. I can look it up quickly.
Well, you brought up the story.
Well, I read it like a week and a half ago at class, so.
All right. Well, when you get it to us, we'll hopefully stop for that segment.
Yeah.
What else?
So evidently somebody's leaving Batman.
Again.
But yeah, we already knew Batman was getting rebooted after this one again anyway. Thank you, Warner Brothers. Whatever. I suppose as long as we're talking DC superheroes and making their way to a screen, small screen, but still a screen, Booster Gold is getting his own television series. I am so going to love this.
I'm planning that it's going to be 15 minutes of advertisements and then the actual show.
Oh, I cannot wait for this. I am only hoping the crew that did Smallville and did the Booster Gold for that is
the same.
Gary Oldman.
What?
Oh, Gordon.
Gordon, okay.
Yeah.
Gordon.
Okay. Wow, then, yeah, I wouldn't want to watch that, probably, really. Because he played an awesome Gordon.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, it's getting rebooted.
True,
so
I know.
You think they're going to reset everything.
Yeah.
So, but, okay, so you're losing Batman, you're losing Gordon, and you're losing your main director and producer.
And Booster Gold's got a show.
And Booster Gold is going to be on TV.
What the fuck is wrong with this world?
Hey, don't be hating on the gold.
I'm pretty sure Batman made one comment about that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Zenescope Entertainment has announced that they are doing a movie adaptation to their comic, Monster Hunter Survival Guide, and it is going to star The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Isn't he just Dwayne Johnson now?
Nope.
Okay.
No, because he's back in the WWE.
Oh,
it's
God.
back. Team Bring It in full force.
Okay.
Boots to asses one more time.
Yeah. Anyhow.
So, yes.
He's a tooth fairy.
Shut up. Oh, I'm not saying I haven't given him shit for his other roles, but it just seems like WWE. Oh, wait, I do Scorpion King, I do Mummy Returns, I do Walking Tall. I go out on my own. Tooth Fairy, Game Plan. Nope, he was still with the WWE when he did the Rundown. So
Escape to Witch Mountain.
Yep, Escape the Witch Mountain. Back with WWE. G.I. Joe, Monster Hunter Survival Guide. Yeah, there seems to be a pattern forming here.
When did he do Doom? Was he still with them then?
Nope, Doom was when he was on his own.
Okay.
Yep. we try to forget that movie in many facets.
Supper 5, motherfucker. Yeah, you can't forget that.
Oh. So, let's see. Also, we found out that a movie is in development from everyone's favorite childhood fictional character that we could never find. No, not Carmen Sandiego. Where's Waldo? Yes, you heard me right. Where's Waldo? The movie is in development.
Did Where's Waldo even have a story?
No, it didn't.
I'm totally lost.
It was a list. Here, find this shit. Okay.
Like I said, if the movie is only just the picture book and then the flipping of chapters as each panel, and it's just you finding it, totally on board.
The best part about it was that we actually have the Where's Waldo books at the store.
Yeah.
And I picked up one of the ones I used to have as I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I'm paging through it. I'm like, Waldo's here. Waldo's here. Waldo's here. I still remember
all of the
where
spots.
God. Or if I didn't remember the exact location, I was really damn close.
Wow. Seriously.
So I'm like, I have no idea how the hell this is going to work, but they're going to try it, so best of luck to you.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, as far as movie news goes, and we tried to get Gunner on because he would probably have the same reaction to this as he did to Doctor Who a couple weeks ago. But this is the part where I'm just going to sit back and shut the hell up. So Akira the movie, we have a couple updates.
DiCaprio died.
Let's see. Kandira the bartender is are going to be just that. The two main characters aren't going to be brothers anymore. They actually did offer a role to a Japanese person for this movie, believe it or not. And unfortunately for its take, it still has Leonardo DiCaprio attached to it. I turn it over to you.
I'm kind of wondering if DiCaprio is somehow going to write himself into the movie.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm totally banking on that.
And you know the next major announcement is they'll find a spot for Matt Damon.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for it. Yeah. I have no faith in this movie whatsoever. I'm waiting for the giant flaw to happen. I just want, at the last minute, co-produced. M. Night Shyamalan.
I was going to say directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
I'm so waiting for that to just so, okay, that coffin is totally filled with nails. I'm good. It's already rewritten to everything. They already talked about, Gunnar already posted about the whole new set, where it's taking place, and how they're doing it. Literally, it sounds like an American action film. It's so far from one. I don't know what more they can put to make this not the same movie. I'm waiting for them to finally just go, well, we kind of don't really have any real take to this. So we'll just
the main general is recast by Ryan Reynolds.
Not even that. Just the fact that, they'll finally get to the point that, like, we've switched so much, it'll be like the Aliens thing all over. They'll just switch so much that it'll just be like, we'll call it Prometheus. We'll just call it something else.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the title change because it'll get to the point that it won't even be Akira anymore. It won't even be something about
is it Akira at this point?
I don't even know because it has to do something about the government just abducting people now. It's not even I so far haven't even figured out the parts of where it has to do with the conspiracy or the secret psychic little thing, anything at all about it. It just is government abducts people. No real reason why. It's just going to be some guy gets caught in some bullshit thing, and it's between the government and him. I'm totally waiting for that. It'll be the Bourne Identity.
Like I said, starring
it's totally going to be that. The Bourne Identity with psychics.
Yep. Starring Matt Damon.
So, the Bourne Identity meets Jumper.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, there's a combination for you.
Or no, what was the other one called? Push.
Push actually wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. It had some major
Come on,
flaws.
it had Captain America in it.
I know, but it had some major flaws to it. The story was so currently bad, but yeah, it'll be that.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that brings movie news to a close this week. Nice to know we could end on such a high note.
Ass.
What else have I ever claimed to be? Anyway, so we also do have a little bit of comic news to get to.
Iota.
And of course, we do have our 2 reviews for the week. WWE 12, and I can't believe I'm saying this.
Skyward Sword.
We're actually reviewing Zelda Skyward Sword.
Why are you so mad about that?
Wow, I must have been drunk when I made this decision. Anyway, so comic news.
Because I'm doing that review, that's why, basically.
True. So comic news is coming up next.
Look over there. Riding into town to save the day once again. It's time to round up your pulls and ride to the comic store. Here is your Extreme Hard Corners weekly comics report.
And we are back, and it is that time of the day where we talk comics.
With
we
the
talk
shortest
nothing but
stick on
comics. We
earth.
talk all the comics in the world, and in the stories of panels and pages and art directions. This is normally the time where I turn it over to our comic nerd himself, Gunnar Sipper. But unfortunately, he's dealing with indecent exposure laws. So,
Hey, you're wrong.
I guess I have to take the reins today, which isn't too bad, but...
Why don't Stefan take the reins for once?
Stefan, would you like the reins on this one?
I've taken the reins plenty of times.
Would you like the reins for the comic section this week?
No, because you're clearly having way too much fun with this.
No, I'm just simply asking a question.
Yeah, your question's very, very negated. But go ahead. I'm allowing this to happen.
Okay.
Like other things.
Oh, shut up. Oh, let's see. Starting us off this week, Nicolas Cage is kind of kicking himself in the ass a little bit. Well, after Season of the Witch, I'm sure it was sore enough, but don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Nick Cage fan.
Yep.
I'm not it. I don't even care what the movie is. I see Nick Cage on it, I buy it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Discussion for another time.
Yep. So Nick Cage had his copy of Action Comics #1 stolen from him.
Quite a while ago, though.
Yes.
Now I remember that.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it has recently sold on an online auction for a record-breaking $2.16 million.
How does this guy not get caught? That's the only part of the argument I have. If he knows it's his stolen copy.
Maybe 10 years statute of limitations?
I don't know.
I don't know what the limitation is on theft.
On theft, yeah. I don't know what the limitation is.
I mean,
on
how
that.
hard is it to say, okay, I stole it on this day, wait the time period, and literally the next day throw it up on eBay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did this. They can't touch me. You want it? Here you go.
It just seems so weird.
So, yep. So Nick Cage is out $2.16 million.
And it's the one copy that's in one of the best kept copies of a comic.
Yes.
To date. So, yeah.
It's in primo form, so somebody made off like a bandit.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Next time he'll close his doors for one.
Let's see. As long as we're talking... No, I have nothing to tie into DC anymore. Sorry. Let's see. Dark Horse Comics has announced that they are starting in December, in a couple weeks here, they are going same-day digital.
Okay.
So my question is, at this point, who hasn't?
Nobody I can think of.
Yeah.
IDW, Image, Marvel, DC, Zenescope,
Dark Horse now?
Dark Horse, yeah. There might be maybe some
Are we talking like Top Cow?
Yeah, Top Cow might be some of the only ones I think that are
some of the real independent stuff.
Yeah, you're going out there. I mean, like, who's the one that does the Scott Pilgrim ones?
Oh, Omni.
Is that
Oni?
Oni, yeah, they might be ones though. Yeah, you're way deep in the indie section then.
Yep. So, and then I suppose as long as we're talking same day digital, you have to have something to read those digital comics on. Why not grab a Nook? Yeah, I'm not going down that road. But IDW wants you to, because IDW and Barnes Knoble have partnered to bring their graphic novels to the Nook. Can Barnes Noble do anything else to say fuck you, DC, than what they already have?
They could actually give us an IDW section. Literally, just a couple things. It's like, seriously, guys, I couldn't even find Lock and Key.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Shit, man. It'd be nice if, I don't know, maybe actually try to support maybe those other people you're still kind of on the, keeping around. So they at least have a strong supporter, I would say.
Yeah.
Then.
Oh, let's see. I suppose as long as we're talking digital comics, somebody who doesn't want you to go digital, Mark Miller, is promoting Kick-Ass 2 by telling readers don't buy digital, by making Kick-Ass 2 #5 only available in comic stores. Help save your local comic store by buying it in the store.
Okay, so this is not a front fight about digital. It's just him trying to support the small comic store.
Yes.
Business. Okay.
And
I
now,
understand his reticence.
And now my only question to that is, now that I'm drawing a blank, what if you're in a situation like us, who our nearest comic store is 30 miles away?
Kind of makes things difficult.
Yeah. Whereas I can just go on the internet and boom, I have my copies.
Yeah.
Or there's that little thing called subscription.
Yeah. There's those white areas in between that make things really, really difficult that, you kind of don't see.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I lived in, like, Chicago or if I lived in Minneapolis.
If I lived in Chicago, Minneapolis, or down a little bit closer to the little souther ways where it's pretty big there, I totally wouldn't have a problem then.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish I still lived back at home. I lived literally like a mile from a comic store. That's where I got all my freaking Pokemon cards from.
Yep.
I would totally love if I still lived back at home where everything was just, a hop, skip, and a jump away. But up here, everything's spaced out. And unfortunately, we haven't learned that, every square inch, let's put a comic and a game store next to each other, which would be really nice. Yeah, it does make things a little difficult for that very section. So, yeah.
I put one over by Waconia and I'll be happy.
No? What's up?
Comic book store.
But yeah, I totally understand where he's coming from. I totally know that he wants to keep, the brick and mortars alive. And I totally believe that they should still be there. It's the best place to go for that kind of environment, for one, and to get that nice selection of being able to see everything and not have to worry about, well, the online only keeps certain things up for so long. And if you want to find those more indie or harder things, you gotta dig. And sometimes you can't find them. So.
Oh, let's see. A while back, noticed that we brought up a story about how Iron Man the porno parody happened to be the best-selling porno pre-order in pornography history.
I watched it.
How is it? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, that production is up. That suit is really well made. The actors are pretty decent, but yeah. I'm amazed at how much story is in that.
Oh, God.
I'm rather surprised.
Ever since Pirates.
There's a whole lot of story in there, actually. I'm really surprised by that.
Oh, but now Vivid Superhero XXX is going to be getting their own magazine treatment thanks to manga publishing. So, yay? So
maybe it'll be better than the Justice League one.
Oh, true. But
that was not that
so
great.
It's not necessarily saying that they're going to be just exclusive Marvel or exclusive Iron Man. They're pretty much going to be
everything.
So you'll get your Marvel, you get your DC.
Hey, maybe we'll get Bomber Girl finally.
Yeah.
She'll just go straight there. It's just pretty much there already.
I was going to say, but that's
her and Hack Flash.
Which reminds me, you need to let me borrow that.
Oh, totally forgot about that. I was over there not even too long ago, and I totally spaced.
It's all right.
I was playing with the babies. I'm sorry.
Oh, let's see. Also, we kind of brought it up earlier. Image Comics is having its own expo next year. Image Expo, which will be a one-of-a-kind celebration commemorating the 20th anniversary of Image Comics.
Okay, so
in Oakland, California, February 24th through the 26th.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, why not say happy 20th birthday than have an entire convention thrown for you?
Sure.
So, also, Stan Lee has finally found out about this thing called the internet and is going to create his own website, therealstanlee.com. And he says, just wait, you're going to be blown away by what he does on this.
He's got a flash player.
Oh, my God.
It'll be like Homer and Dancing Jesus all over again.
A couple strobe lights. Everyone's like, wow, he's really raving out. He's having an epileptic seizure.
That kid's laughing. He's going out. He's going to the ground. He's totally shaking. This is awesome. Yeah.
Oh, God, that just reminds me of that one scene from Miss March.
Oh, really? I totally had to take a second there. It's like, where the hell is... Oh, wait a minute. God. Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Let's see. Our real-life superhero, Phoenix Jones, has apparently dodged the iron fist of justice, as he will not be charged for assault, going back to a pepper spraying incident earlier this year. But however, the city attorney still called him deeply misguided.
I want to protect people, but I don't want to do it as a cop. Clearly, you're wrong. What happened to the Three Musketeers?
Wait,
what happened to that one lady who pepper sprayed 15 people with an Xbox 360?
Just the idea.
Oh.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, I have breaking news on the person who pepper sprayed 15 people. She turned herself in.
Oh.
You mean the chick from Black Friday?
Yeah.
Why the hell would you turn yourself in?
You made up like a bandit.
Literally.
With it. Yeah, live with it. Man, that's a title you keep.
If you're that desperate to save money on a TV, you don't turn yourself in.
Yeah, sheesh. Wow. Okay. Guilty consciences of nothing.
Anyway.
Sorry,
and then last but not least, as far as comic news is concerned this week, Marvel says again, flame on! As in Fantastic Four 600, Johnny Storm is back from the grave. I guess the way that they set it up, they did a good job with bringing him back.
Okay.
Basically, long story short, spoilers for those of you who haven't read it yet. At the end of the comic where he dies, he's standing in the portal trying to close it from the negative zone, and he goes into supernova.
Okay.
And basically what that was, when he goes supernova, his particles got splattered and got sucked into the negative zone. Portal closed.
All right.
So he's been in the negative zone this whole time, being rebuilt and recreated and everything. I can't remember who the name or the dude of the name or the name of the dude who runs that place.
All right.
Is, but in his return, portal opens from a negative zone. He comes walking out. It's got this dude basically on a dog leash and just says, "Yeah, I just kicked ass."
Okay.
The return of Johnny Storm. Kind of going with that old theory in comic books.
Next week, Phoenix.
Oh, God. It's kind of going with that old theory in comic books that if you don't see a body, it never really happened. So
let's just kill somebody off for once and let them stay dead.
Well, so far Bendis has done it.
He's the only one.
But I'm not holding my breath on this.
Me neither.
So, with that having been said, that is your comic news for this week. Now, stay with us as we have 2 reviews coming up. Zelda Skyward Sword and WWE 12. So, gaming news and gaming reviews will be up next.